Record. Alright, so Bungie has somewhat given us a OP way to farm materials on a more advanced scale than people realize. So I'm first going to explain the sparrow thing. So this is the other side sparrow. For those that don't know, it came from year 3. I think you can still get it. It comes from strikes, doing strikes randomly, Vanguard strikes. I think you can still get it. I believe you can. I might be wrong. There is a legendary sparrow that does this as well. It's one from Black Armory. I don't know how to get it. I don't remember that. But as for exotics, it comes from season 3. But I think you can still get it. It's just a really rare drop. But once you get it, you get it. So what this was is, most people do this every season before the next season starts. It's a glimmer / legendary shard thing. So it costs 7,500 glimmer and then 5 legendary shards. So when you delete it, so 7,500 to buy and then 5 legendary shards, glimmer legendary shards. So when you delete one, as you're about to witness 10 years later, you get 5,000 of it back, and you get your 5 legendary shards back instantly. So what people were doing was, before the end of the season, they'd buy a whole bunch of these, put them in the vault, and then hit max glimmer. So then for all the bounties you have to buy for power leveling or whatever, or if there's something you want to buy and it costs glimmer, it's so that way you have glimmer in the vault extra. So you can only hold 250 glimmer in your inventory, and that's it. So like currently I'm at 233,000, but you can only hold 250,000. So the reason you buy all of these beforehand, you buy all of the other side sparrows, is so that way you can have more glimmer than you actually have. You get to max before the season runs out, but then you also have a whole bunch of sparrows in your vault. I've never really done it. I've never had a problem with glimmer, so I've never worried about that. It's not really a thing, plus because the spider kind of makes it so easy, it really doesn't matter either. But since grandmasters now guarantee you an ascendant shard and 4 to 5 prisms, and once in a while 6 prisms for completion, and because this week's is Lake of Shadows, which is dirt easy. I mean, we were doing it in about 20-25 minutes. I mean, we were casually doing it. We weren't speedrunning nothing. We were just casually doing it. This thing is about 20-25 minutes. So we say 25, so, or let's just assume an hour. Let's just assume 30 minutes it takes you to do it. So that's 2 in an hour, 2 nightfalls an hour. So you're guaranteed at least 1 ascendant shard, and you're guaranteed 4 to 5 enhancement prisms. So we'll just put it at 4 to be nice, because you get 4 more than you get anything. Once in a while you get 6, you get 5 here and there, but it's mostly 4s. Because it mostly depends on your loot luck. And you can get 2 ascendant shards once in a while. But we're going to go off base stats of just 1 and 4. So you can run 2 in an hour. You can do more, obviously, but let's just say you're doing 2 an hour. So that is then 2 ascendant shards and 8 prisms. Most people, an average gamer, gets about 2 or 3 hours in a day, or every other day. So that's, if you're doing, let's say you do 3 hours a day. Let's say you do that. That means you're getting 6 ascendant shards, and then you're getting 4 times 6. You're getting 24, right? Is that right? Yeah, 24 prisms, which might not sound that much. And that's if you're getting 4. You can obviously get 5, 6 prisms, and you can get 2 ascendant shards once here and there. So it's possible to get it more than that. But let's say that's what your average you're getting is 6 ascendant shards and 24 prisms. You do that a day, you're just getting an insane amount. Like so me and Purple, we've been farming, we've gotten way more. We've basically filled up our stuff. We were overfilled. You can only have 50 prisms on you and 50 prisms in your, what's it called? Postmaster. And then you can only have 10 ascendant shards on you and 10 ascendant shards in your postmaster. Every character can have 10 in the postmaster and then 50 prisms. But that's all you can get then. Once you do that, you're max. But then I thought of, me and him both, we were thinking back and forth, what if you upgraded armor? So exotics give you 1 Ascendant Shard back when you delete them. Yes, it takes 3 to upgrade, but you gotta think of the same way as the strat for the Sparrow. Especially for this week's, because it's so easy. And this week will come back again. Eventually they'll add the playlist where you can do it at any time. And then you can just non-stop farm Lake of Shadows, just non-stop. Once you get it down, you get a team, you get it down, you can do it in 14, 15 minutes easily, getting all the champions killed, everything, boom, 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 if you're trying to speedrun it. It's not that hard. It's such an easy one. You're sitting there just getting non-stop materials. It's just insane how much you can get. And if you put them into armor, like I have all this armor on me right now, I'm going to put it all in legendary and exotics. So you put some in legendaries, because legendaries give you more prisms. Exotics give you ascendant shards. You're basically going to stockpile tons of exotics and legendaries in your vault. Because Bungie's now made it so easy to get these materials, it's broken how easy they are, that you can just keep upgrading stuff non-stop. The biggest problem you're going to have is Glimmer and Legendary Shards, but you'll get that over time too, and if you have tons of tokens lying around like some people do, turn your tokens in, and there's your Legendary Shards if you run out. Glimmer, go visit Spider. He sells something for Glimmer all the time. Like, it's not that hard to get Glimmer anymore. Or if you have some Sparrows, if you've already done the Sparrow glitch, you got some in the vault, there you go. You can do a whole bunch of stuff, but you can sit here. So I'm going to delete Eternal Warrior, so you see what it gives you, and then I'm going to delete a legendary that I have somewhere. Right here. I'm going to delete this one so you can see how much you get as well for legendaries. You can see what you get. But this is the strat to put tons of these in your vault, because all these weapons are being deleted anyways, or being useless and stuff. So I deleted a whole bunch of weapons, so I have so much room now. I'm just stockpiling these, exotics and legendaries. Me and Purple both were just stockpiling the crap out of them. And we're going to farm the rest of this week out, and next time it comes around, we're going to farm the crap out of it. Whenever they add the playlist, we're going to farm the crap out of it. Again, we're just going to load up the vault with as much stuff as we can, so that way next season we have tons of material saved up. And then we're going to max out our material in our inventories as well, so that way we will have tons more. We're looking at tons and tons more, because I've got 300 some slots available. Like, so, you get a Ascendant Shard, 2 prisms, 2 cores. That's what you get. 6 legendary shards, and then some material. Like, it's not that important. That stuff's not important. You get, for every time you delete one of those. It takes you 3, but you get 1 back. And because how easy they are, it's worth doing that. Because you're doing literally practically nothing on the Nightfall. For Lake of Shadows, it's so easy, you practically do nothing. And you get free stuff that you then can put into something else, and later down the road, get more stuff. Once you hit max, you can fill up your stuff, upgrade all this stuff, and then it's before the end of the season happens, max your stuff out. We did in a day, literally, me and Purple both, in a day, maxed our stuff out. It was broken how fast and easy it was. We were like, wow, that is just broken. So, and here's a legendary, 6 prisms, 6 enhancement cores. It takes 3 prisms to upgrade, and then 1 ascendant shard, which that's why you get 6 prisms. But by doing this, by saving these up constantly and doing this farm, you have so much material. It's just like the Sparrow farm. You're going to have tons of Glimmer in reserves. Now you're going to have tons of legendary shards in reserves, because the armor gives you legendary too, so shards as well. So everything you're doing is getting legendary shards. So if you start stocking up on the Sparrows, the exotics, legendaries, you're good. What we've been doing is going up to 9, leaving them at 9, then we'll upgrade them slowly up to 10 for exotics and legendary. That way it burns through the material constantly, so our inventories aren't getting full. The biggest problem we'll come across is Glimmer. That's it. This is insane farm. Do it while you can. Bungie will probably fix it next season. The odds of them doing this season is really low, because I don't know how they do it. They promised us this, they're not going to take it away, but next season they're probably going to find a way around this. So, but this season the best because it's Lake of Shadows. It's so easy. Do it. Farm to your heart's content. Do as much as you can. When that playlist comes out, do only it. Just non-stop burn through it. Get the material, level up your gear, put it in the vault, save it for next season. You will have just tons and tons of material. You'll never have to worry about it again. Best farm ever. Bungie just did everyone a solid, and people don't even realize how much of a big favor they did for us. And made life so much easier. Good job, Bungie, for once. Whether they realized their mistake or not, I don't know. Maybe they really wanted it, but good job, Bungie. That's the video. Farm to your heart's content. Do it. It's worth it. In the long run, it is